Hello, salam. Welcome to my kitchen once again. And I have to warn you, I'm in a very chatty mood for I don't know what reason. So today we are making shish tawook. So actually my daughter's in nursery and my husband's at work. So I just want to do some of the prep work first and then we'll do the assembly later in the evening. But we want to marinate the chicken. So this is 1 kilo of chicken breast cut into cubes. However, if you're like less hungry or like less people, I would half everything. So do 500 grams and half of whatever I do. So we have our chicken and then we need some more things. What are those things? Okay, my friends, here we are. We have our chicken, right? I think I said I have 1 kilo. If this is too much for you, do half of everything that I'm doing. So I start with 1 cup of yogurt. Okay, I'm gonna need to use one of the measuring spoons to help me out. Okay, forget that. This is 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. So I already minced it, so I don't waste time. I'm just gonna use it as a spoon, because why not? Perfect. Yogurt is a game changer for marinating chicken. Like it does just something to it that makes it so I don't know, juicy and tender and stuff like that. Because honestly, usually I'm not a big fan of chicken breast. I just find it a tad eh. But then with this way, it's good. Oopsies, I actually need that spoon. So here you can opt either for ketchup or tomato paste if you don't want any sugar in it. So 2 tablespoons of ketchup for me. 1, 2. Then we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of cumin, which is like music to the ears of every Egyptian watching this, because I feel I don't know, at least my husband, he's obsessed with cumin. I think it's kind of like me with sour cream. For him, it just has to be on everything. Then we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of paprika powder. Generous, you know? If you want to put more, it's all right. Then chili powder, but I'm gonna put very little because my daughter Lily is also gonna eat from this. So I think I'm gonna do half a teaspoon. But if you don't have kids who are still getting used to chili, do 1 full teaspoon. Okay, I got another spoon because no way I can dip my ketchupy spoon into my golden honey jar. I love this. This is my honey jar and it's I love it so much. It's so cute. We're a honey family. So actually, let me just pause for a second. Sorry if you're into the recipe. So Haytham's friend in Egypt owns a bee farm, but he doesn't sell anywhere. So this is kind of useless information to you, but it's amazing for me. So he only gives his honey to friends and family. And Haytham came back from Egypt and he brought me 2 jars of this honey. Organic, pure, natural, straight from his farm. He got it himself. So this is my ultimate love language. If anybody ever gifts me something. Also a friend of mine got me za'atar from her village in Lebanon and olive oil from her village, and these kinds of gifts for me, they speak to my soul. I love it. I love it. I love it. So basically I'm so happy that I got this honey. Haytham's friend, if you're watching, thank you so much. Please send more. So 2 tablespoons of honey into mine. Da, 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 da. I feel a little bit guilty using this amazing honey in here, but I actually don't have store-bought crappy honey, so this is what I'm gonna use. Then 1 teaspoon of salt, but I am very weird with salt. I don't know, the way my family raised me, for me, in any dish, I always feel there's not enough salt. It's not a good thing. I know my husband's always hey, too much salt. So I'm gonna put a tiny bit more. But regular people, do 1, I guess. And then pepper just until my hands get tired from doing this movement, basically. I'm not a huge pepper girl. And then that is it for our marination. You could add a tiny bit of olive oil if you wanted to, but not necessario. Last 2 gloves. This has been my best kitchen investment. So funny, but gloves, seriously. So while I'm gonna start massaging my chicken, I thought I will also tell you something that's been on my mind this morning. So yesterday I took my daughter out. We had a mommy and daughter day and stuff like that. And then I was just thinking to myself that I just, okay, me too. Okay, that I love her so much, you know, like even like she makes me proud, and she's like, I don't know how to explain it. And then suddenly it hit me that, you know, not too long ago I had my postpartum depression, and it's not something I really talked about that much because I was literally trying to survive. Like, I'm not kidding you. I couldn't think about anything else or anybody else or like helping anybody else. Like, I was literally trying to survive. Like, it was probably one of the, I've had many, but one of the worst times of my life. And I know that so many new mothers go through this. So I just felt like putting it out into the world that if you're in the middle of it, it does get better. Like, you can't pinpoint the time and you don't really know when it happens. Like, I never knew if it's gonna get better. Like, I thought maybe I'm just not a good mom, or maybe I'm not meant to be a mother, or like all these thoughts, like, why am I not good at it? Why am I not like loving every second of it? And then yesterday, now she's like, right, 2.5. And I took her out and I was just like, I enjoy her company. And like, you know, this Palestinian grandfather, when he says like, ruh ruh, like the soul of my soul, like when he says that, I get that. I get it. Like, she's the soul of my soul. And like, I would give her anything. I would do anything for her. And like, I feel like it's just part of me. Like, it's not something I think about. It's not like I wake up and I'm like, oh, I have to mother today. Like, it's just part of who I am. And she's like, she's me. I don't know how to explain it. So the only reason I actually thought about discussing this is that if you're in it, know that it does happen. So if it doesn't happen immediately after birth, or doesn't happen on the timeline that someone's programmed you to think that you're on, you know, don't compare. Don't look at anybody else. Don't look at your friends. Don't look at TV. Don't look at social media. Don't look at like anything. Just focus on you. And I focused so hard on myself and getting better, and then suddenly, I don't know, it just happened. So if there's hope for me, because I was in rock bottom, like I was on all fours. I thought, like, my husband thought I was possessed or something, like literally. So I think I said literally too many times. But yeah, now I really just enjoy, and I love being her mother. So if it hasn't happened for you yet, it is gonna happen. It's, I think, part of us, but it doesn't happen in the same timeline for everybody. So I just wanted to say that. And I think this chicken is now all massaged out. We are going to leave this until it is time to fry it later. And because I live in an Arab country, I get to be lazy on the next step. So this is basically tomeya, which is like garlic paste. It's essential, like it's 100% mandatory in Shish Tawook. If you live somewhere where it's hard to find, or you can't find, or whatever, I'll post like somewhere here or somewhere here a recipe how to do it at home. But because like they have it in my local grocery store in the like fresh section, just made, so I got lazy, I just bought it. It's very easy to make. And some pita bread. So this was 1 real, this entire packet. This is like 20 American cents. So that's all you need: pickles, your chicken, the garlic paste, and the bread. So it's very easy if you want like a dinner for everybody. If my kid is like unsure how to eat a wrap or something, I'll just serve the chicken on the side for her. And oh, potatoes. I keep forgetting about those damn potatoes. Chop your potatoes, put them in the air fryer or the oven, or fry them, or do whatever you like. Have the potatoes on the side. And I'll see you later with a lot more chaos and everybody in the house and cooking and frying. What am I doing? Shish Tawook. Assembly committee. We have the pickles. I just sliced them randomly. And then tomeya. We already talked about this.
Why do you say tomeya?
It's not tomeya.
Tomeya.
Tomeya. I said tom first. Then
No, soft tea.
No, in my mind it's top.
No.
Tomeya?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yes, 100%.
With tomeya.
No, tameya is a different word. Tameya is one thing, tomeya is a completely different word.
You're not saying tomeya.
It's tsumeya.
No,
okay,
you're saying
but
tomeya.
it's tomeya.
Tomeya.
Soft tea.
We already talked about the tomeya. So now I'm frying the chicken. Haitham is upset that there's some oil on the pan, but anyway, it's medium high. And now I'm just flipping them.
Some oil?
Flipping. And this is our chicken. Ideally, you want to marinate maybe overnight, but mine was only marinated like 4 or 5 hours maybe. It'll be good. And by the way, the chili pepper that I added was too much. Lily was like, it's spicy. So if you have kids, don't add that. Okay, our potato is here. And now, basically, you take a generous amount. Haitham, can you come hold the camera?
Yeah. Give me.
Okay, wait. Okay, so we're gonna put the tomato.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna put pickles.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you want?
Yeah, it's good.
Like this?
Yeah.
More?
No.
Put one more. Like this?
Yeah.
More?
No. I'll have the rest outside. So.
Put one more. And then we add the shish.
The fried chicken.
You know. The gloriously homemade, wonderful food
Shish.
by
Thank you.
Eileen.
Thank you, Eileen.
If it's a stranger's rep, maybe don't use your finger.
Oh, okay. Great tip.
Okay, so because Haitham's being a bit of a downer, show the camera. If you want the real deal, if you have chili oil, put a little bit of chili oil on a pan and then toast it both sides on a pan. But Haitham's like, so no, I'm just gonna pop it in the air fryer for like a minute, just so the bread is a little bit crispy.
I want to eat it.
He wants to eat it adi, like just like this, but I don't want that. So
I want to.
Okay.
Just give me the sandwich.
Bismillah.
I'll eat it.
Just try it.
Mm-hmm.
Good?
Very good.
El yummy?
Mm-hmm.
Would you recommend that
Yes.
people around the world make this recipe?
100%. Yeah, it's really good.
Okay. Yeah, enjoy. Good morning. It is 8:50 a.m. and we have a 9 a.m. appointment with the lady who's done all like Lily's childhood pictures. So we did the newborn photo shoot with her, we did a 1-year photo shoot with her, and then I don't know what happened because the promise was that every birthday we'll do one photo shoot because these are the photos we would gift our family, like whenever someone wants a photo or things like that, like memories. And she is so good, but we never did the 2-year-old one, and now she's almost 3, so we're on our way now. We'll do some pictures for memories and show you the behind the scenes.
And then you sit here, I will put Lily on the back and she gives squeeze you. How hard can you squeeze Mama? Let's see how strong Lily is. It's so cute! 1, 2, 3, go! Look at Maggie, Emily. حبيبة قلبي يا غاشة. I'm gonna come and eat Lily up. يلا 1, 2, 3, go. Go Lily!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I just put the hijab back on. I was just home casually eating some watermelon, catching up on messages, and then a UPS guy calls me and I was like, UPS. I didn't order anything from UPS. Okay, how am I gonna show this? Look what it says on the box. I haven't been active on YouTube for like 2 years, but I did start my YouTube channel like what, 10 years ago? Something like that, like ages ago. So between those ages and now, apparently, I reached a milestone. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I've seen people like get these and I'm like, obviously I'm not one of those people. Do you remember your first subscriber? I remember the first person who ever emailed me off Instagram, like someone I don't know personally. I actually remember who that was. Oh my god. So basically, between the time that I started YouTube with my first little like, hi guys, I converted to Islam, to now, I reached 100,000 subscribers, and apparently when that happens, they send you like an award thingy, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Me, I'm actually so excited because I posted like only a couple of videos in forever, and this is like as if they knew. It's the encouragement that I need to keep on. No, really though. It's so cool. Well, like, hello. I have not vlogged in a couple of days, so the last time I think it was the photo shoot that we did with Lily, and then I received like that YouTube award thingy. So today I was like, no, enough procrastination. Let's wrap up this vlog. Let's show a few more things and get this one out there, because the next thing needs to be already Ramadan content. Like Ramadan is in a couple of days and I've already pre-filmed some stuff and time is just slipping away from our fingers. I'm just getting ready. So there's two things that I do almost on the daily that I feel like makes me kind of wake up, or it's not something special, but it kind of makes my face wake up. So I always line my lips. So depends on the mood. This one is Charlotte Tilbury Super Size Me. And then I always put this beach stick color pop in the color Las Salinas on my cheeks. And then, I don't know if I already ranted about this. I definitely ranted about this on Instagram, that my favorite lip balm of like all time. Wait. That my favorite lip balm of all time was a limited collection. I didn't know I would have stocked up otherwise. And I literally have nothing left. Like maybe I have for one or two occasions. If anybody ever has used the Kiko Milano Powerful Love Hydrating Lip Balm, let me know if you ever find it anywhere. This one is like so good. Anyway, and then I was browsing online one day and I found this one girl, I think she's US based or Canada based, recommending these lip oils, and I got interested. So actually the shade that she recommended was the shade Cookie, which is very brownish. I'm not into browns on my face for like the last couple of years. I'm very much into pinks. So this is the brown one that she actually recommended, and I'm so glad that I got a second one because I love the pink one so much more, even though they're both really nice. So these are the things, the lips and the cheeks. They just make me look alive, because I'm not a huge makeup girl day-to-day basis. I'm sure I've said this before. I don't do like a full face of makeup day-to-day. So I just put it in a scary way at first. And then another girl, I think she was based in Dubai, I think she was Maya Ahmed or someone like that. She said if you want like a sun-kissed look, you can also put the pink on your nose and kind of not blend only this way, but blend this way. And I was like, you know, Maya, you're pretty and gorgeous and you know a lot about makeup, so I'm gonna try it out. And that girl's onto something. She was right. So what I do, usually I actually use my fingers, but I know that grosses a lot of people out, and then, you know, the fingers are dirty, blah, blah, blah. But day to day, I actually do use my fingers. I don't like to look cakey and powdery in any kind of way, and I always feel like using your fingers works best for that. So this is what I dab into my cheeks. So you see how that automatically already gave us some color. If I don't have anything else at hand, I'll just dab that same thing onto my lips. Works also really nicely, but my favorite combo is always a Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. But as always, I don't feel comfortable lining my lips on camera, so let me just do that quickly. Anyways, so this lip oil, it's the shade Fruity Cereal. And I don't like lip glosses. I think I said lip gloss. No, this is a lip oil. Never knew what that was till now. So this is without, and this is with. I don't know. It's super hydrating. It's not sticky like a gloss usually is for me. Okay, I also realized that my sweater is dirty. Why is that? Anyway, the lip product is on, the cheap product is on. It's like not something ooh la la, but it kind of elevates the look, takes 1 minute, and you kind of look a little bit more alive. Now that I am ready, what shall we do? I actually just received a package. It's actually from a maternity brand, and because I can barely fit into any clothes, I'm excited about it, so let's try it on together. And I think we've never addressed this on the vlog before, right? I don't think so. If you're watching this, you probably already know from Instagram that I'm pregnant again. Alhamdulillah. We're very, very grateful. And I'm also so grateful for you. Like I announced, I think a couple of days ago, and one of the main reasons was like me trying to be more present in vlogs and on camera, and I was just like, I can't hide it. Like the belly is everywhere, and I'm like oompa around, and it was just like an awkward situation. So me and Haytham were just like, let's tell the world and include them on this, and we did a couple of days ago. And as always, you know, inshallah, everything goes well, but may God give me the patience and the faith to accept whatever is out of my hands, and no matter what happens in life. And also I'm so grateful for you guys as a community. Like I was going through some of the messages afterwards, after the announcement, and it's just mind blowing, to be honest. Like, you guys are so kind, most of you. And the messages are like as if we've been like close family for ages, which kind of feels like we have, you know. But like, I'm in my office and I'm crying for you and I'm so happy for you because you're like my sister, and all of this, like, it gives me chills, to be honest. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but it's just so sweet, and I will never ever ever take it for granted. And I also extend a prayer for all of you who have ever like shown me kindness online or offline, but in this specific instance I'm talking about the online family community. Like, you know, the thing I pray for people the most is that same thing that I just said, that inshallah I wish I have, which is just acceptance and peace and pure, you know, like not faked, but actual pure contentment with whatever is your destiny. Whether it's something that you wanted to happen or whether it's something you didn't want to happen, but that you're able to have the strong sense of ease and faith and peace in your heart that you can accept whatever is meant for you without comparison, without anything, just accepting your destiny and being at peace with it, whether you're in the high of it or whether you're in the low of it, whether you're currently seeing the sunrise or whether you're currently facing a mountain. You know, I pray for you, and inshallah we can, you know, navigate this life together. Anyway, let's try on. I got one sweater and one pant, and I really hope it fits nicely because I need clothes to wear. Okay, so I have the package over here. Usually my like very obsessive rule is never to wear anything unless it's ironed, never to show anything unless it's ironed, but I just can't be bothered. So the pants I'm wearing right now is also by the same brand. I just love Australian stuff. Like, they just make the best things. So I found this brand, I don't even know, I think just scrolling on Instagram, it's called Lego or something like that. And I made a whole video on this, like on Instagram, that maternity clothes are awesome for modest fashion. Like, who knew? So I'm trying to get pieces only that I know I can get wear out of, even like postpartum. And hopefully these are it, because everything else I got from them so far, they're gonna be stuff that I'm always gonna wear, not just like maternity. But this hack is opening a whole new world for me. Okay, so believe it or not, I actually don't own a single thing that has stripes on it, and I thought it would be nice for a change. Basically, that's the thinking. And majority of the reasons why I got this is because it's longer in the back and it looked long on the model. I hope it's the same case for me. So this is what it looks like. I am gonna tell you I'm not a huge fan of like the ties on the side, but we shall see what it looks like. And then I thought it would be nice to combine it with, okay, these pants look much bigger than I am. We'll see. I sized up in the pants. We'll see if that's a good choice or not. It's a very, very soft jersey, which is really nice. For all seasons in life. So let's put those two together and see if it's a vibe. Okay, I switched to a white or like what's the cream scarf. I feel like this would work better. So let's see first impressions. Yeah, like I thought, I'm not loving the side ties, but they're very easy to remove. So I think I'm gonna remove them. For now, I'm just gonna tie them here. I do like the beige stripe on me. Like, I never thought I'm a stripy lady. It's a bit shorter in the front than I assumed it would be, but it definitely gives the length that I did want from the back, so that is a huge bonus. This is like the main objective over here. Definitely something I can wear all the time. Let me just put some sneakers. My go-to usually is either these Veja ones. I feel like you can pair them with like skirts or dresses, but also pants and stuff. So, or these Adidas ones that are a bit more chunky. These pants are a bit long. Let's do the chunky, I think. Hello? No, I cannot come down now. You can leave the food here and you can go, no problem. No, don't come. Just leave it in front of house door. Yeah, put on the ground floor. No problem. Put the food outside. Yeah, outside food. Okay. Thank you. The pants are as loose and as baggy as I wanted them to be. However, there was no need to size up. So if you're gonna get them, get your regular size, because there's this like tie thingy in the side of the pants where you can like adjust it, which I really like because I don't like when you have the tie thing in the front, always like when you want to wear a top or a shirt or something, like it just looks tacky and bulky and stuff. So here the tie is actually at the side of the pant, which I really like. And I like this loose, comfortable fit, very nice with a chunky sneaker. Again, I can't see myself, I'm just like winging it over here. I can see an image of myself and I can see that I like it. I'll look in the mirror in a second. I like the color of the sweater. I like the length of the sweater in the back. And I think with a white cream hijab, this is a very nice, let me just grab, because I'm gonna do groceries after this. Surprise, surprise. I have a tote bag, wait. Seriously? Yes? No, I take, don't worry. Thank you. It's really worried that someone's gonna take my food. So I have this tote bag from my friend, Aisha Haroun. I like the message as well. It says, I think it says, grow through what you go through, which is exactly what I mean. My motto in life, inshallah. So I'm gonna do groceries with this one and put it on my shoulder. And all in all, happy I got the outfit. Would definitely recommend the pants. Oh my goodness, if for at home or for outside, whether pregnant, not pregnant, so comfy, but get your regular size. The sweater, I like it for me. I'm happy I got it. I wouldn't return it, but it's up to you. I'm probably, like I said, gonna have these thingies removed, but they also don't really bother me that much. Definitely needs ironing, but I am pleased. Now I'm gonna go get my food from downstairs because the delivery guy is just really worried. I got a chicken club sandwich and I'm starving, so we'll eat that now. Got this chicken club sandwich because I'm already cooking lamb for dinner. I don't want to cook lunch as well, so lazy girl. And it looks bomb. This will hit every spot, and then some green cola, which is like the Middle Eastern alternative to Coca-Cola. I've shown it already. Also, by the way, before I run out, I wanted to update you on my little like new Muslim convert group that I've been running. We actually had our final session, so it was a 1 month course, and then we said if it's a success, we'll do like season 2 and we'll resume one day. But actually the demand was so high that they contacted like the center and the feedback and everything. So inshallah, we're gonna continue in Ramadan as well. And the center like came up with something like as a group practice iftar that is gonna be like in a couple of days. So everybody will fast like as a practice run, and everybody will break their fast together, and the center will like provide iftars and stuff. So that's a really, really nice initiative. I still think it's so nice. And a lot of people would come to me like, oh, it sucks that we don't have something like that where I am. And then I remember once somebody said something like, if you see a need for something, maybe that is like God sending you a sign that you should be the one to fill that need, instead of always saying like, oh, this is something that we don't have. So if you feel, or if you're watching this and you feel there's a need for like something like this in your community, rather than like waiting for it to happen, like alhamdulillah, in my case, it happened. But maybe take the initiative and like gather your friends or girlfriends or ask around if there's anybody like needing something like this, like a lady spiritual booster kind of comfort circle talk thingy. It's really nice. Like, until now, I've never really like actually taught them anything. It's just every single time somebody poured their heart out, somebody's going through something, somebody else has already been through that something, and then the other one can offer advice, whether you take it or leave it. And it's just like this cozy comfort circle. But then I did ask them last time, like 2 spicy things for conversational topics. So I asked them first, what is one thing that you really like love about Islam? And then what is another thing that was either so hard for you to digest when you were still researching it, or what is something that's really hard and difficult for you personally to practice right now in this moment in time? And then many girls actually brought up prayer, because many of them are still like learning the process of prayer, how to pronounce the Arabic, and they're saying like they can't really connect with the Arabic, and how to kind of get closer to prayer and how to build that connection, all things like that. And then I thought, okay, how about we do an extensive course on Surah Al-Fatiha, which is the like part of the Quran that we read in every single prayer that we pray, right? And I'm saying this not like, oh, look what we're doing. I'm saying this as maybe you're also somebody, I think most of us struggle with prayer a lot of the time in our lives, that's a really nice place to start. So I actually took that inspiration from the convert group and I brought it into my circle of friends. And now this is our Ramadan goal. We're all together, we're like 25 friends, and we're relearning the Fatiha, like really relearning it. Because most of us, like if you think, you probably don't remember memorizing it as a kid. You probably don't remember studying it. It's probably something that your parents like passed down to you. But if you really open it up, it is the opening to the Quran. Like it is mind blowing. Like it's insane. Like I don't even know where to begin to give you like a sneak peek of it. But it's a really nice goal, I think, for Ramadan to have, especially as we increase our prayers and try to pray more, to actually be super ultra aware what it is I'm actually saying and who it is I'm actually praying to and what is it that he's actually responding to me, because it's not a one-way conversation, it's actually a back and forth. So it's really interesting to learn these things and be like more aware as an adult. But I wanted to give you like little gems that really stuck with me when I was studying it. Like I never, for example, knew that Surah Al-Fatiha when it begins, you know, sometimes people come to us like, who is your God? Who's God? Like, who do you think God is? You know, and it starts with knowledge. How can you love someone you don't know? And if you look at Fatiha, actually the first 3 ayahs is God introducing himself, who he is. So we can then take action, because how can you take action without knowledge? But the knowledge alone is not enough, you know? So it's a very beautiful balance. And there was one line that I was specifically studying like 2 nights ago, and ihdina siratal mustaqim. And I thought about it and it just hit me differently for 1 second. Ihdina siratal mustaqim means guide us on the straight path, right? Or that's the most common translation of it. And if you think about it in the worldly terms, you never ask for directions to a path. You never ask for guidance to a path, you know, on a road. You ask for guidance or directions to a place, to a destination. Like, I want to go to the mall, I want to go to the parking, I want to go to, I don't know, wherever you want to go to. So I just find it so beautiful that God does not tell us to ask for guidance to a specific destination. God tells us to ask for guidance on the road, on the path, which shows us that the road is what matters. It's not a destination. It's not perfection. You can never attain perfection. You can never actually reach. You can never be somewhere and be like, oh, okay, I'm content. Like, I'm good enough now. It's about the journey and it's about the road and it's about who you become while you're making those efforts and those pursuits and how you try to navigate the different like roadblocks that you're going to face and the speed bumps that come ahead. It's all about that and how it shapes you as a human being. So you ask for guidance on the path. You don't ask to reach a certain destination, because in this world, that destination is not there. You know, a lot of us can say in terms of like Islam, alhamdulillah, Muslim, like, yes, I have Islam. But guidance is not something you can ever really say that you have. And it's not something that if you have it, then it's done. Like, okay, I'm done looking for guidance because I have it. It's something that can evaporate just like this. And I think where we get stuck often as well is looking at people who have knowledge and thinking they have guidance. But you could easily lose your guidance and knowledge, because knowledge should humble you. You know, it should make you more... I don't know, I don't have another word. It should humble you, but I think we live in a world where we've glorified knowledge to a certain extent, where it stopped humbling us. And a lot of the times you see people, the more knowledge they have, the more kind of uptight they are, thinking that they're better because they're more knowledgeable. So I think the little message that I want to put in here is like, don't lose your guidance and knowledge, and always remember that it's all about the road. It's all about the journey. I don't know, I just found it beautiful. So like literally the notes I've written over here is that you could be somebody who prays all the time, but actually not ask for guidance. It's the way you think about it and the way you're actually aware of what you're saying. Because even if you think about it, if you're thirsty, if I'm not really thirsty, the way I ask for water is kind of like, can you give me water? Okay, you can't? Okay, it's fine. But if I'm really, really, really thirsty, the way I'm going to plead and keep asking again and again and again and again, because it's something that I need, is going to be very different in terms of mind and the heart. So that's a very nice example to use. The way that God wants us to keep asking for guidance is with that same kind of pleading. You know, it's something that I need. It's not just something like that can be there or cannot be there. And then I've also written over here that again, usually we ask for directions to a destination, but nobody usually asks for guidance on the road. God tells us to ask for guidance to the road itself, because in this life, the destination is the road itself. So our life is not about becoming perfect, but it's about continual improvement. So you should always just compare yourself to yourself from yesterday. Did you move? So I hope that was like a nice little reminder to you and maybe motivation to set some Ramadan goals. I'm not usually someone who really like sits down and these are my Ramadan goals that I have to finish this or I have to do this. I just try to be the best that I can. I try to not put too much pressure on myself because I've lived like every kind of Ramadan under the sun. Like some, I go too crazy and too this and too that and I come out exhausted. I think it's all about finding the balance for you. But it's definitely, you know, as we decorate our homes and our surroundings and ourselves and all of this, to have some inner goals. And I thought like, if you don't have one, maybe relearning Fatiha and the parts of the Quran that you use every day in prayer, kind of maybe reconnect with them. So I thought that was something I wanted to share with you. That being said, I realized it's 2:15 and I already have to go pick up my daughter at 3:30 and I still have to go to the supermarket because I'm making potatoes and leg of lamb and salad and I have no ingredients for any of it. So I'm gonna go to the supermarket. If you don't see me again, I'll see you inshallah in the next one, most likely already in Ramadan. So bye, ma salama.